The global robotics market is worth $27.73 billion in 2020 and is forecasted to reach $74.1 billion by 2026. Therefore, it would be silly not to invest your precious bucks into this lucrative industry, for which we bring you the top 8 robotic stocks to buy in 2023. Number 8. AEROVIRONMENT Inc. AEROVIRONMENT Inc. is a Virginia-based company that designs, develops, and produces a portfolio of robotic systems for government agencies and enterprises in the U.S. and internationally. It operates through 4 segments: unmanned aircraft systems, tactical missile system, medium unmanned aircraft systems, and high-altitude pseudo-satellite systems. AEROVIRONMENT is also one of the top robotic stocks to monitor. On November 18, Canaccord analyst Austin Moeller raised the price target on AEROVIRONMENT to $105 from $100 and maintained a buy rating on the shares. While the analyst acknowledged that the full procurement details of the Ukraine aid add-on package to the 2023 budget are not known yet, he cited Switchblade 300 and 600 procurement upside for the raised target. According to our third quarter database, 18 hedge funds were bullish on AEROVIRONMENT, up from 10 funds in the prior quarter. Cathie Wood's ARK Investment Management held the largest stake in the company, comprising 750,191 shares worth $62.5 million. Number 7. GLOBUS Medical Inc. GLOBUS Medical Inc. is a Pennsylvania-based medical device company that develops and commercializes healthcare solutions for patients with musculoskeletal disorders in the U.S. and internationally. The company offers Excelsius GPS, which combines a rigid robotic arm and full navigation capabilities into one platform for accurate alignment in spine surgery. GLOBUS Medical reported a Q3 revenue of $254.15 million, up 10.6% year-over-year, beating analyst estimates by $0.51 million. On October 12, Jefferies analyst Matthew Taylor assumed coverage of Global Medical with a buy rating and a $75 price target. The spine innovator is experiencing solid momentum in its primary business, supported by its industry-leading technology, the analyst told investors. Citing data from Jefferies' proprietary spine survey, the analyst expects GLOBUS Medical's resilient share gains to continue and noted that estimates look achievable in the near term. He also said that he appreciates GLOBUS Medical's expansion into new markets, including trauma and robotics. Among the hedge funds tracked by our sources, 20 funds reported owning stakes worth $111.78 million in GLOBUS Medical at the end of September 2022, compared to 21 funds in the prior quarter worth $82.6 million. Brian Ashford Russell and Tim Woolley's Polar Capital is the leading position holder in the company, with 725,308 shares valued at $43.2 million. Number 6. OMNICELL Inc. OMNICELL Inc. is a California-based company that provides medication management solutions and adherence tools for healthcare systems and pharmacies in the U.S. and internationally. Among its many offerings are robotic dispensing systems for handling the stocking and retrieval of boxed medications, IV compounding robots, and workflow management systems. On November 3, Craig-Hallum analyst Matt Hewitt reiterated a buy rating on OMNICELL but lowered the price target on the shares to $75 from $185. While Q3 results and guide disappointed, the analyst said that he has seen this before and expects the business to rebound. Among the hedge funds tracked by our sources, 23 funds reported owning stakes worth $106.3 million in OMNICELL at the end of Q3 2022, compared to 19 funds in the prior quarter worth $103.8 million. Ken Griffin's Citadel Investment Group held a prominent stake in the company, consisting of 346,919 shares valued at $30 million. Like Intuitive Surgical, Honeywell International, and Rockwell Automation, OMNICELL is one of the favorite stock picks of elite investors. Number 5. Zebra Technologies Corporation. Zebra Technologies Corporation is an Illinois-based company that provides enterprise asset intelligence solutions worldwide. The company also specializes in cloud-based software subscriptions and robotics automation solutions, serving retail and e-commerce, manufacturing, transportation and logistics, healthcare, and public sectors. It is one of the best robotic stocks to invest in. On November 2, Baird analyst Richard Eastman maintained an outperform rating on Zebra Technologies Corporation, but lowered the price target on the shares to $300 from $330. The analyst said that the Q3 sales EPS miss primarily reflected execution around the supply chain, but large project deceleration was also observed. He reiterated his positive view on Zebra Technologies Corporation's longer-term growth prospects, but acknowledged that improved 2023 visibility is probably needed to provide support for future catalysts. According to our sources, 31 hedge funds were long Zebra Technologies at the end of September 2022, compared to 33 funds in the prior quarter. John W. Rogers Ariel Investments held the largest position in the company with 477,118 shares worth $125 million. Number 4. TERADYNE Inc. TERADYNE Inc. is a Massachusetts-based company that designs, develops, and manufactures automatic test equipment worldwide. The company operates through semiconductor test, system test, industrial automation, and wireless test segments. The industrial automation segment provides collaborative robotic arms, autonomous mobile robots, and advanced robotic control software for manufacturing, logistics, and light industrial applications. On November 14, TERADYNE declared an 11 cents per share quarterly dividend in line with previous. The dividend is distributable on December 21 to shareholders of record on November 28. D.A. Davidson analyst Tom Diffley on October 27 maintained a buy rating on TERADYNE, but trimmed the price target on the shares to $105 from $120. The analyst noted that while TERADYNE outperformed on Q3 earnings and guided better than expected for Q4, its management expects Q1 2023 performance to be subseasonal amid weak industrial demand and China headwinds. However, he remains bullish on the stock over the medium to long term. According to reputable Q3 data, 33 hedge funds were bullish on TERADYNE compared to 30 funds in the prior quarter. Alkion Capital Management is the largest stakeholder of the company, with 2.4 million shares worth nearly $184 million. Number 3. ROCKWELL Automation Inc. ROCKWELL Automation Inc. specializes in industrial automation and digital transformation solutions in North America, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, the Asia-Pacific, and Latin America. The company operates through 3 segments: intelligent devices, software and control, and lifecycle services. ROCKWELL Automation focuses on integrated robot technology and robot automation, and it is one of the premier stocks to consider for exposure to the robotics industry. On October 27, ROCKWELL Automation declared a $1.18 per share quarterly dividend, a 5.4% increase from its prior dividend of $1.12. The dividend is payable on December 12 to shareholders of record on November 14. The dividend yield on November 22 came in at 1.77%. Baird analyst Richard Eastman on November 17 raised the price target on ROCKWELL Automation to $265 from $250 and kept an outperform rating on its shares. The analyst observed that tighter integration of hardware, software, services, and scalable platforms compatible with vertical-specific applications is supporting higher penetration. Among the hedge funds tracked by our sources, 35 funds reported owning stakes in ROCKWELL Automation at the end of Q3 2022, compared to 28 funds in the prior quarter. Israel Englander's Millennium Management is the largest stakeholder of the company, with 953,525 shares worth $205 million. Number 2. HONEYWELL International Inc. HONEYWELL International Inc. operates as a diversified technology and manufacturing company worldwide. Honeywell Robotics provides products such as mobile robotics, order-picking technology, smart flexible depalletizers, robotic sorter induction, and loading and unloading automation technologies. Honeywell International is one of the best robotic stocks to invest in. On October 31, Baird analyst Peter Arment raised the price target on Honeywell International to $225 from $202 and maintained an outperform rating on the shares. The analyst said its strong Q3 bottom line beat indicates ongoing progress in primary commercial markets and its execution, despite headwinds like supply chain constraints, meaningful declines in warehouse automation, and PPE demand. According to reputable Q3 data, 53 hedge funds were long Honeywell International, compared to 42 funds in the last quarter. Rick Dillon's Diamond Hill Capital is the largest stakeholder of the company, with 1.13 million shares worth $190.2 million. Number 1. Intuitive Surgical Inc. Intuitive Surgical Inc. is a California-based company that develops, manufactures, and markets products that enable healthcare professionals to improve the quality and access to minimally invasive care in the U.S. and internationally. Intuitive Surgical's Da Vinci surgical systems provide integrated technologies for robotic-assisted surgeries. Intuitive Surgical Inc. is one of the best robotic stocks to monitor. On October 25, Intuitive Surgical announced a $1 billion share repurchase agreement with Citibank. It will make an initial payment of $1 billion to Citi and receive nearly 3.6 million shares. The final settlement of the agreement is anticipated to occur in the last week of December. Truist analyst Richard Neuwitter on November 14 raised the price target on Intuitive Surgical Inc. to $300 from $260 and reaffirmed a buy rating on the shares as part of a broader research note after his meetings with management teams at the MedTech San Francisco Bay Area bus tour. According to sources, 69 hedge funds were long Intuitive Surgical Inc. at the end of September 2022, compared to 56 funds in the prior quarter. Ken Fisher's Fisher Asset Management held the leading position in the company, comprising 4.2 million shares worth $796 million. And that's not all, because we have a bonus entry. Bonus entry: Novanta Inc. Novanta Inc. is a Massachusetts-based company that designs, manufactures, and markets photonics, vision, precision motion components, and subsystems to original equipment manufacturers in the medical and industrial markets worldwide. The company's precision motion segment offers intelligent robotic end-of-arm technology solutions. On November 8, Novanta reported a Q3 non-GAAP EPS of 81 cents and a revenue of $223 million, outperforming Wall Street estimates by 7 cents and $7.63 million, respectively. Revenue for the period gained 25.5% on a year-over-year basis. For full year 2022, Novanta expects GAAP revenue of approximately $857 million to $859 million, indicating a growth of 21 to 22% versus a consensus of $851.65 million. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.